So before we begin today's video, I just want to say, like most of my videos, I really do have to say, please don't take offense by any of my words today. I honestly am just speaking my own personal truths, and in no way do I mean to push my, truths on you. Okay, good and evil. That's what we're talking about today. So stick around. Don't jump to conclusions, just hear me out. What is good and what is evil? Well, let's look at the word good, okay? There are about 4 adjectives or, meanings for the word good. There are 3 nouns, which, adds up to 7 definitions of the word good, plus 1 adverb. So in total we have 8 different definitions for the word good. Wow. Look at that. That's crazy, good. There's that many meanings? I thought there was only, like a couple. Like good as in, an object, or good as in like good and services, that kind of thing. The economy version of the word good, and there was righteous and morally correct. But if we look at that sense of it, what is righteous? What is morally correct? Because, if you ask soldiers who are fighting and dying for their country, they would say, good is defending people, protecting their countries. And, if you look at judges, like we have judges that are paid to decide whether a person is good or evil, or whether they have, obeyed the law, or whether they have disobeyed it and, earned punishment for that. So, everyone is different. The word good is not something you can take lightly, but it's also something that you kind of can't take, as, what my sense of the word is better than what someone else's sense of the word is. My personal beliefs are based on my life experiences. That's just how life goes. You learn from your own experiences. I can't really say much other than that. So let's cut to the next clip, where I will be telling you about the word evil. So, come on, let's go. Okay, so now I've searched evil in Bing, and there are only 2 definitions, and they're pretty much the same thing. Profoundly immoral. Immoral means like, it's like virtues, what you believe to be correct, and good and evil, Again, we're looking at something that is truly in the eye of the beholder. To the soldiers who are being attacked by, their enemies, they see their enemies as evil. It's kind of something they have to believe in. Because, if you don't believe your enemy is evil, it's going to be really hard to be able to take their life. But, same is said for those enemies. They believe that their enemies, or, our soldiers, are evil, that they stand for evil. If we go to the next kind of scenario that I've kind of had in the last clip about what good means, we have judges that decide whether a person's actions are good or evil, and whether they're obeying the law or whether they're disobeying, and if they deserve punishment. They can only judge us based on our actions because of their own versions of good and evil. We have juries that they come in and they're a group of citizens from different backgrounds, and they have to come together and decide whether a person is guilty or whether their actions are good or evil. Can I say honestly that I have any real way to tell you what evil is? Honestly, I don't. Just like I don't have the an honest answer for what good is, because of the fact that they are in the eye of the beholder. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into this vicious cycle of committing acts of harm based upon our beliefs of what good and evil mean. Because, once you start, it's really hard to stop. You're just going to have the entire world as an enemy. How can we? How can we break this cycle? Well, it's really hard, and in no way, shape, or form am I saying it's going to be able to be accomplished in this lifetime or, in the next century, but I'm saying that by starting this dialogue, hopefully people will be able to understand that, although, we do have to fight wars and we do have to take lives to protect our own citizens, that, when it comes to, when it's not a matter of, life and death, we really shouldn't jump at someone because we see their actions to be evil. Now, again, I say, there are certain times where actions have to be taken against those who are disobeying the law, and, by all means, we have to. I just want you guys to really take away something from this, and that something is that, you have to think and rethink your choices, because you have to realize that your sense of the words are different than someone else's, and their sense of the words are just as valid as yours. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.